Quickly, people. What's up? You got something you want to say? The vest gotta come on. Yeah.
It has to.
You gotta do it right.
It's a little too light.
Absolutely. Quickly, people. We're gonna start off a little bit unorthodox today. Welcome back to the worst podcast on YouTube. It's us, the Decent Podcast. You know us. You love us.
Of course, you have to. You have no choice but to.
You ain't got a choice.
I'm
your host, James.
I'm your host, Matt.
And we're gonna dive right in.
Dive straight in.
So, these people don't know about our process.
Right.
And I remember when we first started, we would always think to ourselves, we got to open up with a question.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember, we used to call people, like, in our personal lives, like our friends, like, yo, you got a question on your mind? Like, what's the question of the day?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The process, bro.
Damn, it's been a minute since we've done that.
Yeah, it's been a minute. We've been doing good for ourselves, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like for the intros and shit.
I would say so.
So for today, I got a question for you, bro.
What's that?
Actually, I got a few questions for you.
Ooh.
Do you consider yourself a good person?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I like that. You know, I beg to differ, but we could.
Whoa!
No, for me personally.
Oh, I was about to say.
For me personally.
What, like me to you?
No, like just in general.
Oh, okay.
But like, my second question is, do you think it's possible to be too good of a person?
100%. People.
Really?
I 100%. I feel like you could be too nice and people take advantage of it. Because I've been in that predicament where it took me a while in my life to understand that people's heart don't beat like mine does.
That's true.
So I say yes. It's 100%. You could definitely be too nice.
Okay. I like that. You have any examples of?
For me personally, like in my life,
quick low, yeah.
I just been in moments where it's just like, I know I would break my back for a friend of mine who I consider close, but I know they want to do the same thing to me or for me.
Okay.
Like, I don't have any examples. I'm not trying to air anybody out specifically.
I hear you.
But there has been times in my life where I realized that, damn, like, it's just, and it hurts. Like, it really hurts to realize that, like, there was people, like that, a friend of mine, who I know for a fact, I would fight for that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I would hurt people for him.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact he wouldn't do it for me in return.
Okay.
So it made me realize, because I had a conversation with a friend of mine a while ago about this, and it made me realize, like, not with that person, but in general, like, I need to learn to lower my expectations for certain people.
That's true.
Because I hold certain people close to me at such a high point.
Yeah, high standard.
Yeah, so once they disappoint me, I'm like, yeah, these niggas are gone. Like, it just doesn't happen this way.
I'm thinking to myself, I disagree with you.
In
like,
what sense?
Thinking back to, like, of course people could take advantage, because my philosophy is, that boy got to look at himself in the mirror and was like, nah, I'm kind of clean though. But my thing is, like, people always put their best interest before yours. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They always got to put themselves first before they put themselves before anybody, which I guess, is the way it should go.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to always tell myself, bro, there's no such thing as being too nice of a person.
What about people pleasers?
I can't do people pleasing. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but there's people pleasers and there's yes men. I consider that being too nice.
Okay, it's good to have boundaries.
Yeah, but then that goes back to the people pleasers. Like they don't set boundaries for themselves. That's what I'm saying. Like some people who are too nice get taken advantage of because they haven't set that. Like I didn't learn to set boundaries until I turned like early 20s.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely something you gotta teach yourself.
Yeah,
They don't teach you that shit in school.
Mm-mm.
But I raised a question because I had something recently that happened to me.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Now, if y'all don't know, this guy's my guy, brother, G, all that. But the thing is, ever since we started this podcast, we literally told each other, I was like, what sucks about this podcast is we're gonna have to talk less, because if we want, like, talk less in person, like, over the phone and shit like that, because if I'm telling you everything that happens in my life, when we talk about on the podcast,
it's not gonna be authentic.
It's not.
Yeah, the reaction. Yeah.
We need organic reactions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm trying to tell you this. So this is his first time hearing this. I wanted the crowd to be in on this too, right?
Okay, talk to me.
So as y'all know, I work in a laboratory.
Right.
Now, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Now, nobody knows. Not even you know, or maybe you do. But right now, like, the same building that's attached to it is a homeless shelter.
Okay.
So then I bring that point because them niggas always be outside, whether it's cold, hella hot, them niggas outside on the block. And I used to walk past them every day. They were just always outside. They was always just causing havoc. But you know, they're doing their thing on the side.
Right.
It's one of those things where it's like they be wilding, but it's like they're doing over there.
Right.
So we're not worried about them.
Mm-hmm.
So then, if you don't know now, I work night shifts. So I get off at like 7 a.m. Close to that time. But around like 4 a.m., all the work be finished. And the gym I go to is right next to my job. So I'm like, you know what? As soon as the gym opens, I'm going to go quick workout in, or at least start my workout.
Right.
Go back to work, clock out, go back to the gym, finish my workout, and go home. I'm trying to cheat the system.
Right.
6 a.m. I'm like, okay, I'm on my way to the gym. I walk out, mind you, 6 a.m. Obviously, it's dark. It's cold. There's like, you know, black ice out. It's that cold. I'm walking. I have my headphones in. I don't hear a thing. Noise cancellation on 100. And I see someone ahead of me fall. Black ass, like, just fall. Like, when I say fall, though, I'm not talking about no regular, like, it's like one of them cartoon shit where it's like, this person was horizontal in the air and they fell. And I was like, holy fuck. Like, right on their head.
Ooh.
And I'm thinking to myself, holy shit. Now, in my opinion, it's 6 a.m. I'm still tired. I'm getting ready to work out. I'm in a rush.
Right.
I'm like, nah, if this is like a homeless nigga, like, all due respect, I'm just gonna cross the street, go on the other sidewalk, go about my business. Because them niggas is always wreaking havoc. I'm like, yeah, he'll be here. He'll be all right.
Right.
As I'm walking closer, I'm realizing it's not even a nigga. It's a woman.
Ooh.
I'm like, holy shit. If this is a homeless woman, I'm going to still go with the original plan. I'm still going to cross the street and I'm going to walk and mind my business because that's what you do in New York City.
Yeah.
And so I'm walking closer and I realize it's one of my coworkers.
Oh, shit.
Like since she also works overnight, she leaves a little earlier than me. She's leaving at 6 a.m. while I'm about to be at the gym. And I felt bad. So I seen her from a distance. I run over to her. By the time I get to her, and this woman is like, to put into perspective, she's like probably like 70. First of all,
older.
Why are you working when you're 70?
Overnight too?
Overnight, like I understand, like okay, that has to say a lot about our economy and shit like that. But
right.
Why are you 70 years old still working? She's like literally 4'11", 100 pounds. She's light, and I just seen her fall like this on the ground.
I know she was hurting.
She was hurting. I run over to her, and I felt so, bro. My heart broke, bro. I see her like this. You ever see a baby try to get up, bro? Like.
They struggle.
She's like this. She's like trying to do a sit up, and I'm like, and at the time I didn't notice it, but after I helped her up, I'm looking around. There's nobody else outside. Nobody else. If I missed her or if I walked right past her, I would have been the only one responsible for if anything bad happened to her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, holy shit. Run over to her, pick her up. Now, if y'all don't know this, like a lot of people at my job, they don't speak English. A lot of it is like Russian. It's all over the place, but it's mostly Russian. So I pick her up. Automatic, like the only word she knows is thank you and like sorry and shit, like the basic shit.
Yeah.
I help her up. She starts crying. I'm talking about bawling her eyes out. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay. Now at this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I did my good deed for the day. I'm on my way to the gym.
Right.
But I just seen her fall on her head. Ooh. So I'm kind of like checking her. I'm like picking her brains apart. I'm like, nah, let me see like if you got any blood. No blood, cool. So I'm like, okay, like, it's okay. I gotta go now. I gotta go to the gym. I'm walking away and she's kind of like stumbling. Ooh. I'm like, nah, she fucked her head up. Ooh. So I'm like, I can't leave this old ass lady out here. Like, this lady's gonna prune.
Right.
And it was freezing cold. So then, cool, right? So then I help her against the wall. She's like trying to type something onto her phone, onto Google Translate, because she doesn't speak English.
Right.
Store that. She does not speak a word of English. She's still crying, trying to type some shit. And I'm looking, I'm like, fuck. I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna pull up my phone, pull up Google Translate in Russian. Listen, relax. It's fine. Just tell me what train you got to take and I'll make sure you get to the train safely. But the way she's kind of stumbling, I'm like, nah, I feel bad. Like, I don't think she's going to be able to make it to the train. And it was like 4 blocks away. I'm like, I'm not trying to walk with this old ass. I'm trying to go to the gym and then clock out. By the time I hop into the train station and back, it's going to be time for me to clock out. And then I got to go to the gym. So then I'm like, okay, you know, whatever, cool. I'm going to order her an Uber. So I'm like, what's your address? I put up Google Maps. I'm like, hoping she gets the idea, like, put your address in. Like, I'm trying to see, like, how much an Uber's going to cost. She has no clue what I'm saying. Like, the language barrier is there.
Right.
So then, and she's still crying. So, okay, pause. But I pin her against the wall. And then she slides down. She's kind of just sitting there, just crying, trying to use her phone, trying to send me a message, trying to tell me something. I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, she just can't type. She keeps crying. She keeps saying, I'm sorry. So I'm like, fuck. At this point, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
I run back to my job because I wasn't far from my job. I run back to my job, run upstairs, grab someone that could translate, bring her out there. She's translating, boom, boom, boom. And then we're like, okay, we're gonna bring her back to the job
Mm-hmm.
so that she could sit in the lobby.
What did she end up saying when the translator came over?
She was just like, so they're talking, mind you, they're talking, right? And then I peeped the the translator's getting frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on? We're helping her back, we're walking back, and then all of a sudden she stops crying, she's kind of like laughing. The translator's like, James, like, you shouldn't have helped her up. Like, this lady's drunk.
Oh.
I was like, now mind you, we just worked an overnight shift together. You
She
just
drank?
clocked out. How the fuck are you drunk?
No. You think she drank on the job?
I have no clue, but she seemed perfectly fine at the job, not stumbling, nothing like that.
Right.
But I'm thinking to myself, how is it that you went from clocking out to taking 10 steps away from the building, and you're already drunk like this?
She had to be before she clocked.
She had to have been
100%.
like something in the bathroom right before she left or something.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever. Make it back to the lab, and I'm telling my coworker, I'm like, listen, I'm telling the translator, listen, if you could get her address, I'll order her an Uber right now. She can get home safely. Nobody has to know. Cool. Like, it's like water under the bridge.
Right.
Because, you know, your bosses find out you're drunk at work.
Niggas.
You're done. You're done.
My job got rid of someone for drinking on the job like a few months ago.
They made it a whole thing, or they were just like
Nigga,
silently?
word gets around that place, bro. No matter what it is, niggas get around quick.
That's always how it's going to be.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I'm honestly surprised nobody else at the job has spoken about this incident. Because I'm like, there's no way, like, we're the only ones that know that she was drunk.
Right.
So then, I'm telling my coworker, I'm like, bro, just get an address from her. I'll order her an Uber. That'll be my good deed for the day. Mind, I'm still being nice up until this point, even though I was supposed to go to the gym a half hour ago.
Right.
I'm steaming. She's talking to her. The lady's laughing off her rocker, bro. Just laughing, having a grand old time. I'm starting to get a little frustrated. I'm like, bro, like, I'm trying to get you home. You take me as a joke.
Right.
Whatever, right? She gives the address. I order her the Uber. I walk her out to the Uber, make sure she gets in. I tell the driver, I'm like, yo, boss, this is my coworker. She fell down. She hit her head. Because she's drunk, so I don't want him to think that she's just wilding at 6 a.m. I was like, she hit her head. She's not feeling well. Can you just do me a favor? Make sure she gets to her doorstop safely at least. And then I'll make sure there's a healthy tip in there for you. I told him, like, he's my guy. He's like, yeah, I got you. Cool. So I'm looking at the translator. We go back inside. And I'm like, okay. Woo! Like, job is done.
Right.
Job is finished. So then, fast forward a little bit. I'm chilling, you know. I'm like, okay, I'm obviously not going to go to the gym yet. I'm just going to go after work. I'm sitting in the break room. And then I keep checking the Uber app to see when it says, like, drop off completed. Why is the Uber driver going in circles? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? As soon as I noticed they were going in circles, I get a phone call. Unsaved number. Pick up. This nigga's bugging on me. Spazzy. He's like, yo, you need to talk to your friend. She won't get out the car. She doesn't speak English. You need to get her out the car. I need to go on about my day. I need to work. It's like 6:30, 6:45 a.m., bro. He's spazzing on me.
This woman.
I'm like, fuck. I run back to the translator because she doesn't speak English. So I'm just like, he's like, you need to talk to her. I was like, bro, she speaks Russian. He's like, you don't speak Russian? I'm like, nigga, you seen me. Do I look like I speak Russian? I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yo,
bro.
Fuck no, nigga.
Mind you, the fact that this is all going on before 7 a.m.
It's
in the morning
crazy.
is insane, bro. Run back.
There comes to a point where my mind just shuts down.
Yeah, I'm like at some point, it's like, mind you, I'm nearing this point where it's like, there's not much I could do.
Right.
My hands are tied.
Mm-hmm.
So then I go to I run to the translator. I'm like, bro, I'm like, she's not getting out the car. Can you talk to her?
Mm-hmm.
She's talking to her in, mind you, while the guy's spazzing on me, I hear her laughing in the background. Because she has no clue what he's saying.
Right,
to her,
right.
it's just a nigga spazzing.
Mm-hmm.
Translator talking to her, boom, boom, boom. They're speaking their language. She looks back at me and she goes, James, she just said this is not her address. I'm like, oh, she's finished. I'm like, okay, where is she? She's like, she just said that she's at a Dunkin'.
This.
I'm like,
I'm
nah.
sick. I'm sick listening to this fucking story.
I'm
Continue.
like, nah, bro. What the fuck is going on? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. Just tell the guy to find some way to get her out the car because I'm not ordering her another Uber. Like, I don't care. At this point, I'm fed up.
Right. You did what you could.
I did what I could,
Yeah.
and honestly, if anything happened to the lady, I'm sorry, but like that's not on my conscience. Like,
right.
I did what I could. So then my coworker's translating, cool, like, bro, like, just get out the car, Uber drives away. Now, honestly, it didn't end up hurting me in the end because he ended up canceling the ride, which refunded me my money. I don't know how, but she went to Dunkin' Donuts and then so then cool, right? So then I'm at this point, I'm like fed up. I'm like, I'm just gonna go to the gym, whatever. And I worked with her again, but a few days after, she seen me. And she didn't say a word to me. She didn't even look my way, didn't gesture to me at all. So I'm thinking to myself,
does she usually say stuff to you or
no?
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking to myself, if she wants to keep that same energy, cool. But it's like, I did you a big favor. Like, I'm not expecting anything, obviously.
Right,
but it's
right.
like, you can't even look at me and like acknowledge me, ignoring me. Ignoring me. Every day we work together, ignoring me. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, now I'm never doing anything nice again. Never. If I ever see that bitch fall again, I'm gonna walk past her. I'm gonna spit on her. No, let me stop. No, that'd be crazy.
This nigga is stupid. Nah. That's what I'm saying. Like, there comes a point where you're being too nice.
Way too nice. I'm just like,
nice.
It's cool that I did all that for you. Like, whatever. I already wasted the money. It doesn't make a difference to me. But it's like, you're not even gonna look at me. Like, whatever, right? So I'm like, bro, fuck that. And then I was telling my mom about it. She was like, next time you have to just help her up and then go on about your day. And I was like, I was going to do that, but I felt bad. I felt mad, convicted. Like, and she doesn't speak English. So like, who could she ask for help around? Like, I'm the only one out here that witnessed what just happened.
Right.
But then I'm thinking, okay, I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. I'm never doing anything nice again.
Right.
Cool. So then, was it yesterday? Thursday, end of my shift. I'm in the bathroom. I walk out. First of all, I'm in the bathroom. I'm pissing. Mind you, I got a heavy pipe. So when I pee, it sounds like a fried chicken for real. It's a lot of water pressure in here, bro. So she knew what I was in that bitch doing.
This nigga is stupid.
I'm sitting there, like I'm putting out a fire. Mind you, I'm also wasting time because it's the end of my shift. The work is done. I'm just sitting in there.
Right.
As soon as I open the door, who do I see? 4'11", 100-pound ass. Looking up at me like this. Looking up at me like this. I'm like, was you standing out the bathroom the whole time? Like, what the fuck? Like, you heard me peeing in there? Like,
right.
Whatever. So then she's like, oh, like, she does this to me. She pulls me out to the side. She pulls up on her phone, Google Translate. And basically it said, oh, like, I want to thank you for what I did. I'm sorry for, like, the trouble I caused you. The reason I didn't talk to you as soon as, like, right after it happened is because I was too ashamed. I was like, oh, it's fine. It's okay. She hands me a paper. When I say a paper, I mean, like, printer paper, like copy paper.
Right.
And I'm like, if this is a corny-ass message in Russian or you attempting to write in English, I'm going to rip it up in front of your face. I need compensation for my time. I need to be financially compensated.
Right.
Okay, at this point, though, so it wasn't an envelope, obviously. It was like a paper all folded up. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I know it's money. I'm not going to open it yet. But, I'm getting out of there. I'm thinking to myself, I'm already having a good day because I know I have money in my pockets.
Right.
And I'm just thinking to myself, damn, I wonder how much it could be. Like, I'll be happy with a 5, 10, 20. Like, I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, it's getting me lunch. I'm in the gym. Open the bag, open the paper. This lady gave me $100.
Oh, that's what you posted that for.
Yeah.
Oh.
$100 bill.
A Benji.
Bro, I kid you not. Something clicked in my brain. I was like, you know what? Maybe there's no such thing as being too nice. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I opened it and I just start laughing. Like, I couldn't. I'm in the gym laughing my ass off. In the locker room laughing my... Mind you, I'm in the locker room, but I'm still kind of hiding my shit. I'm like...
Right. You know, niggas...
Yeah, fuck no. I'm sitting there just laughing. I called my mom right away. I was like, Mom, that lady I told you about, the one that didn't speak to me even after I helped her, well, she just gave me $100. She starts dying as well. She goes, yeah, she better give you $100. And I was like, Mom, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was expecting $20, like something small. She's like, James, to be honest with you, all due respect, if it was $20, that would have been gratitude. $100 is hush money. I was like, you know what?
She has a point.
You know what?
Nah,
I'll take it.
Point.
I'll fucking take
hush
that
money
shit.
Is free.
Hush
Your mom
money.
is actually a comedian.
She's a demon, bro.
Your mom is funny as shit. Nah,
people wonder where I get it from.
Crazy,
bro. So I don't know. Like, I'm at a crossroads with this one because up until she gave me the $100, I was literally just like, I'm gonna side eye this bitch for the rest of my life. Like, for the rest of our time working here, I'm gonna side eye her.
I don't know. I feel like you gotta be. The city is.
It's tricky. It's tricky.
Yeah, it's super tricky. I think what happened to you was rare. Rare. Because there's niggas that get killed and niggas walk right past them and don't do shit. Like,
don't do a thing.
It's interesting. Like, it's It's that New York City mentality. Like, niggas just don't care. Like, it's just.
And all due respect, if I seen someone that's just like on a live on the side of the road, I'm going to cross it. I'm not walking past that body.
Mm-hmm.
But after I cross, I'm calling the authorities. You know what I'm saying? Like, very, very much nerve-wracking. But I'm thinking back, I'm like, yo, watching her in the air, like, I kid you not, she's so light. Her whole body was dead ass in the air.
Whoa.
And then she fell. And I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know whether to laugh or run over and ask her if she's okay.
Right.
But nah, fuck that. Like, there's no such thing as being nice. I live by that now. Like, I don't care who runs. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. If you run over me, we're never going to speak again. But I'm just not going to regret the nice thing I did.
Right.
Like, one thing that I don't regret doing, or just in general, is like, if someone's telling me, like, oh, yeah, I'm going through a hard time, like, I need some money. And if I give you the money and we don't know each other that well, and then you still, like, you end up ghosting me or whatever, like, just sending money in general, I'll never feel bad about, because it's like, nigga, I'll just wait for the next paycheck.
Right. When
it comes to wasting time, though, I'm a bit more strict with that, but, like, I'll never regret none of that shit. Like, bro, I'm telling you, y'all gotta just be nice people, bro. I posted that picture, and then for those of y'all that don't know, I posted a picture of the $100 bin. I was like, this is your reminder to never stop being kind, because you never know when it'll pay off. And then I put in parentheses. Don't ask what I did for this money, though. Mad people started, what's her name? Laura slid up and was like, what'd you do? And I was like, nigga, I just tasted some ass. And
no, you did not.
Of course I told you that. I have the receipts. I was like, yeah, I ate an ass. And she was like, yeah, that checks out. And I was like, yeah, basically.
Yo, I miss Laura, bro. She's mad cool.
Yeah, no, she's funny as shit.
I'm trying to hang out. We gotta hang out with her before she moves.
Oh, she's not gone yet?
No,
we gotta.
I don't know when she's moving.
We gotta hit her up for sure. No, she's a vibe. She's cool as fuck. But yeah, nah, that was my whole spiel. I was like, bro, I need to hear Matt's reaction to this story. Like,
that's interesting.
You think you would've,
like, for me, okay, like, my thing is, like, when it comes to strangers, because I thought you were just talking about in general. When it comes to strangers, like, I can't stand it when I hold the door open for someone and they walk past, they don't say shit to me. I'm like, you're welcome. Then I have to say something.
You have to.
Yeah. That's, like, nigga, I have to do that.
That's, like, rude, I feel like.
Very.
That's mad disrespectful.
Like,
speaking of that, though, wait, you was finna say something?
No, go ahead.
Speaking of that, though, it was really random, but something I really don't like, is when I see another black person in public. I give them the respectful nod, or if it's a guy that's closer to my age, I'll give him the, like, and they just walk right past. Or they look at me,
they keep going.
Like, look at this nigga. I'm like, yo, like, that's mad embarrassing. We're supposed to be on the same team, bro. I put that on the same level as disrespect. Yeah. That is disrespectful
at my job, everybody, like, you see, like, the same faces all the time. So, like, you say hello, they say hi. There's this guy, I was talking to one of my coworkers about it. And this guy, what did he do? I used to work on the first shift, and I'd walk past him, like, we'd be walking, and, like, it's like, in general, like, you'll say what's up to someone, you do this, and they'll do the same thing back. This nigga would just stare at me, walk right past.
No, I don't like that at all.
And it literally gave me a bad taste in my mouth. After that, I was like, I don't like this.
I need to brush my teeth.
I don't like that.
I don't like.
That's rude.
No, that's disrespectful. I don't go for that. Especially, like, you're supposed to be on the same team as me.
Right.
That's mad disrespectful. I don't go for that at all.
Place, you know what I mean? Work for the same people.
All it takes is one encounter like that for me to never, say what's up to you again. At all. Like, I swear, like, working at that front desk at my job really showed me how to maneuver around who. Yeah. Like, there's the niggas that come in, they look at me, I say good morning to them, they say good morning to me as well. All it takes is one encounter to be like, you come in, I'm like, good morning. You look at me, and then you look back at your phone and you walk away. You never have to worry about me again.
You know what that reminded me of?
What's up?
When we went to 24 and we ran into John.
Oh my god. It's so weird. Like,
that is interesting.
It's just weird, bro.
So, quick story time.
Go ahead.
Right? Before we started doing this, we had another YouTube called MBT, The Locker Room. Or whatever. And it was generally me and him, but we had a third, and it was our boy John.
He was only in one of our videos as well.
Yeah, he was only in one. But he was supposed to be in all of them, but we ran into it. It was the dumbest issue ever he lived the furthest from us. I think it probably took me like 10 to 15 minutes to get to his crib.
Just to get to his crib.
Yeah, but it's not that far. And he had a car too. Like, he just bought a car, like, relatively around the time when we started.
To put it into perspective, it's like Matt and I live here.
Right.
He lives here.
Yeah, this nigga lives far.
So it's like for Matt to come, because we record at my place. For
Right.
Matt to come to me instead of him just coming here and then having him drive to my crib.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need a ride. So Matt's go up here and all the way back to me, and then as soon as we're done,
I have to go
up there again
and
then back to his crib.
It,
So
it,
it's
it
like
was yeah.
it's a hassle.
It made no sense. But there was a point where like we were all like generally close, and then like we went hiking together.
Mhm.
We did a bunch of stuff or whatever.
We did a lot together.
And we went to the gym. We'd work out, and then at some point he just ghosted.
Dropped.
And then we ended up like rekindling with him at some point, or no?
I remember. I don't remember rekindling. I'm not.
Maybe
gonna lie.
not. But yeah,
I
and
just remember him disappearing, and then it was kind of just like, oh.
yeah, he was just gone. Like it made no sense.
Mm.
And then we ended up going to the gym that he worked at. Did we know he worked there prior?
We did not know.
Yeah,
we just seen him. It was a surprise to us.
And he was at the front desk. We were a guest with our friend or whatever. And we tried saying like, "What's good, John?"
Yeah, we're mad. The thing is, I feel like with us, it's like even if like we're not sure how we stand with people, if
Right.
we see it in public, it's
Yeah,
respect.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what's up.
We're cordial.
I'm not gonna be a dickhead.
Yeah, like I'm not just gonna see you I mean, unless you did me foul. But it's like if you just disappeared, it's like okay, maybe you had it. And I feel like with him, he was always going through something.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, he's going through some shit. Sometimes I'll turtle shell up if I'm going through some shit, like just cut off the world for some time.
Understandable.
But it's like if I see you again, it's like it's all love, like
Right.
still brodies. But it's just like I don't know that situation.
Yeah, and then we said what's up to him. This nigga just looked up at us. Just looked
right back down. Yeah, I was like,
what the fuck?
yeah, it was just weird.
I was like, this nigga is weird.
Yeah, it was just a very strange
Weird
position
nigga.
to be in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because it's like it wasn't just us.
Yeah, it was
Like if it was just us, I would have been like, okay, like. But it's like you see, we have someone else with us. Like,
right.
They-
At least
yeah, they don't understand our relationship with you. Like they don't know what went down.
right.
So it's like if we're speaking to you with respect, to see that like you just disrespected us like that, like how does that make us look in front of them?
Right.
She's probably looking at us like, damn, like y'all niggas is pussy, like.
No, I think I talked to her afterwards and I explained, I was like, yo, like this nigga dipped on us, disappeared, and then I mean we're trying to be nice and say what's up, and this nigga just and it's not even like we triggered anything. At least that we're aware of. We didn't really trigger anything.
Yeah.
But this nigga, bro.
It was a genuine like, yo, like we didn't know you worked here. Maybe he's probably thinking like we went there to his job to be dickheads.
No.
But it's like we had no clue that he worked there.
No clue. And no intention of doing no weird shit either.
And it's like we had no intention of doing no weird shit and that we had no clue that he worked there because we didn't even have memberships. We were going as guests.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't know the gym. We're just going there just to have a friendly workout with our friend our mutual friend that's a guest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like obviously there was no intention on now we gotta go to because that nigga works there. We need to pull up to his job. He needs to see our faces.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't do shit about it because he's at work. But it's like, bro, like you see it, like you might as well say like not even like yo, what's good,
Or
like,
even a head nod. This nigga just made eye contact and just ducked his
look
eye.
down, and it's just like I don't know, it's just weird.
But if I made a scene,
Yeah,
I look at the back.
but
Nigga, that shit is stupid.
listen, if you're gonna make a scene, his job is the perfect place to do it. Fuck is he gonna do?
That's true. That's true.
He's gonna miss out on a few paychecks. That nigga gonna get fired.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with him.
It's interesting.
Yeah, but nah, that was very interesting.
You know what's funny though? Sorry, random side note. It has to do with him.
Mhm.
When I remember when I was telling them that like we were doing something, and then like I told him about that he was also in the group.
Mm.
It was like, and when he said it, I was like, damn, like
You don't want to believe it.
nah, not believe it. I was like, damn, like you have a point. He was like, isn't that the nigga that your girl cheated on you with in high school? I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
When you put it like that,
Yeah.
I think he is. Oh, fuck
I was like,
no.
damn, now you have
Yeah,
a
no.
point. And then afterwards, they were like, bro, like, you honestly don't even need that nigga. Like, they were like, the chemistry between you and I is way good. Like, we don't even need that nigga.
That's why trio friendships, I feel like they don't really work.
People say in trio friendship, there's always the two that are a lot closer than the one.
Yeah. Unless, it was a trio from early.
Yeah, from the jump, like, from kids.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
children. But it's like, it was always just us, and then he was kind of just around it. We were like, oh shit, like, we could. That's why I feel like it's even more disrespectful because we just invited him in. Like, when we were first cool with him, like, it was a coworker thing.
Yeah.
But, like, he never really told us, or told me at least, about people he hung out with outside of the people he worked with or outside of us.
Right.
So I'm not gonna say like we were doing him a favor and but it's like
I only knew of two. Steph. And I think he had a thing with Brittany at some point.
Yeah. But like he has no niggas around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's around estrogen too much. He's around too much estrogen. It's like you need a balance. Like you need your niggas around too. So it's like, we could chill, work out. We already work together. So it's we might as well like it was cool. But then like after that whole situation, it was kind of just like damn, like you can never invite niggas into shit.
Just let it come naturally.
That's when that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you know what it's time for though.
Tell me.
It's time for Connexo.
Connexo
might be a little ghetto today.
Yeah, I wasn't able to bring the computer today because as I was leaving, I was waiting for episode 10 to download on my computer. So which comes out Monday. And then this episode comes out Friday. So we're giving you 2 episodes in 1 week.
2 for 1. I was gonna say, and it's a fucking banger.
It is a fucking banger.
When this video comes out,
it's a fucking banger. Y'all are gonna know when it comes out.
Yeah.
We had a guest. A lovely guest. Our first guest on the fucking channel.
Yeah.
Shout out Britt.
Y'all gotta watch that episode. And it's like, we could really talk about it because that episode is gonna come out before this one. So it's not like they're gonna hear this and be like...
Exactly. Unless this comes up on your For You page and you just happen to watch this before episode 10. Maybe. But when I tell you...
No, that's it. That was a really great episode.
No, 100%.
I felt so... Like, I'm on my way to work smiling.
Bro,
all 32 teeth showing.
Leaving, I was so excited. I'm like, nigga, that shit was so good. Like,
bro, it was a great episode.
Bro, having a guest on... Because, like, we have our chemistry, we have our own dynamic. Mm-hmm. Just to bring out, like... An outsider into this, in the mix.
And then seeing how it all, like...
unfolds.
Meshes together well. Like, I felt like there was no, like... I mean, obviously, we kind of knew her.
Yeah.
We kind of knew her. Sorry, Britt. We know her.
Kind of.
But it's like, for Matt.
Yeah.
But, like, I just feel like you would have never guessed that, like, we don't hang out with her often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The conversations just flowed. When I was editing everything, bro, there were just points where, like, you know when you say a statement or a question and, like, there's a certain time frame between the two where, like, someone says something and the person answers, like, it kind of takes too long?
Yeah.
It flowed
smooth, bro.
Smooth in that bitch.
That shit was smooth as butter, bro.
Yeah,
genuinely. I enjoyed that episode as well.
100%.
Like, as we're recording, talking to her, and she's giving her explanation, we're engaging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, I'm literally sitting there.
There was no awkward moments.
No awkward moments at all. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this episode is gonna be so fire. Like,
it ended up being a lot longer than usual, but I think it's worth it.
No, you guys got to give that a watch for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
We gotta link that in the description at this point.
100%.
Absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, about Connexo. Yeah, about Connexo though. We are screen recording our Connexo game today.
Absolutely.
Which is not bad, honestly. I never used to play the New York Times games on my phone.
Oh, you want to do the New York Times ones or the Connexo ones?
Am I dumb? I'm talking about New York Times. No. I'm just talking about the games in general, like those games that I be playing on the computer. I never used to play them on my phone.
I never knew you could play them on your phone until we was in the group chat with Laura and her sister, and Laura screenshotted.
They said the screenshots, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
what the fuck?
I was like, I'm slow. I know you can play on your phone, but I didn't even realize.
Yeah, they got an app, bro. That shit is tough or rare. But of course, for those of y'all that are new or haven't heard of this before, y'all should probably hear about it by now if you guys are on the channel.
Of course.
But Connexo is a game. You get 16 words. You make 4. You gotta match 4 words that have to do with each other. 4 categories, 16. Right. 4. So everything lines up. Everything's even. But basically, just making groups of 4. 100%. So we've had a pretty good run with Connexo. I can't remember. Obviously, we didn't play with our guests.
Right.
But before that, did we go 4 for 4?
I believe so. I think
we did.
The first time we ever did it, I think we went like 7 or 8 guesses. Yeah. And then after that, it's been 4 for 4.
We've been locked in.
Yeah, on that bitch.
No. So we got to keep that. We got to keep that trend going.
So on today's I'll do the recording afterwards. On today's thing, we have Matrix.
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me see. Matrix parable, fraction, log, frail, flimsy, tail, quick, root, anecdote, weak, normal, feeble, bulky, delicate, and fable.
I have already one.
Yeah, I have a
category.
few ideas.
Yeah.
I have a few ideas. I already seen a few words that look like they could have to do with each other.
So I'm thinking frail, flimsy.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Weak,
delicate.
and,
But feeble as well.
Yeah, feeble's also there too.
Damn. I'm thinking. All right. Let me see. Fraction, log, root, matrix. Oh no, not bad. I did not mean.
Damn, nigga.
I already ruined the streak. Nah,
Okay.
we're that's not counting that. We're that's
Yeah,
not
not that
counting
first
that. Like,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, root and log were confusing the fuck out of me.
Math terms.
Okay.
All right. So that doesn't rule out feeble versus delicate.
Okay. What does that mean?
Parable is like something to have to do with like English. Oh, I'm about to sound slow. It's like I think it's a parable is like a story. I think
Okay.
something like that.
So that could go with tale as
Tale,
well.
yeah,
And fable.
yes. And I'm thinking I know anecdote is like something you give at a wedding, like a smart little remark or something, like a clever saying or something. Damn. Okay. Fuck it. Parable, anecdote, fable, tale.
Boom.
Okay.
2 for 2s. Short stories. Now we have frail, flimsy, quick, weak, normal, feeble, bulky, and delicate left.
Wait.
Bulky.
Okay, with the frail and flimsy, I'm about to clutch up. With
What's
the
up?
frail and flimsy,
Mhm.
it's not delicate, it's feeble.
Okay.
That
frail, flimsy,
Weak,
weak.
and then feeble. And then I think yes.
Oh.
And the last one is like laundry terms, I think.
Fragile.
Like laundry shit? Washing
Nigga,
machine.
You're him.
Ah! Shit off, nigga.
You're him.
Fuck no.
I
Sorry,
got
sorry. I got excited.
Nigga scared the shit out of me.
It's not often that I carry like that, but you see what I'm saying? Nah, the first I had to make up for it because that first one I didn't I didn't even mean to tap that shit.
You actually carried this one. I didn't say shit on this one.
Had to. Now I'm waiting for them to give us a real challenging one. So we could really talk our shit when it comes to Connexo.
We could.
We're really.
You know what I'm realizing?
fucking
I think it
dogs.
just might be like weekend shit is just easy because I be doing the weekday ones and
Yeah.
I be struggling with some of them.
I'm not gonna lie. yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
On the week, and I know that that's a thing when it comes to them games that you could play because on the New York Times games, the mini crossword is longer on Saturdays.
Really?
Like it's a lot more words. Like normally you get like sit, thick 7. You see? That's what I was gonna say though. Like, you'll get like 6 or 7 words. But on the weekends,
Right?
you'll deadass get like 13, 14. So it's much, much longer words, more clues. Like it's genuine. So that could be a thing. Like on the weekends, they're trying to make it easy for niggas.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining though. Fuck it.
It went by real quick.
No, seriously. Nah, when I do be playing on the weekdays,
Mm-hmm.
it be taking me a few, like 4.
Yeah, it takes me a minute.
It takes me at least 8 to 14 guesses.
But damn. But that being said, you want to get into trash news of today?
Bro, the trash news today is actually trash, bro. Normally, when we do trash news, it's just what's going on, but this trash news it stinks.
Right.
It's trash
Smelly.
for real,
Smelly.
bro. You seen what's?
Plug your nose.
You gotta just. No, you gotta get the mouth too.
That just gave me a flashback. Oh my god, that gave me a flashback.
The side view was probably crazy. Flashback of what, nigga?
My ex, whenever I be joking around with her, what's it called? And like she just tired of my jokes, she'll just grab my mouth like this.
You gotta give them a side view of that.
She'd be like,
Oh my goodness.
"Shut up!" I'm like, "Oh, my fault." That shit is so funny.
That'd be funny as shit though.
Funny. I start cracking.
I would just
up.
start laughing.
That's funny as fuck. That's a real funny joke. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I would.
I couldn't get mad at that.
Absolutely not. I feel like I love that. Like that'd be a little thing. Like I would get her tight just so that like if my girl did that, I would get her tight just so she could do that to me. That shit would turn me on. Why we fucking babe, do the thing. Huh?
Continue to the trash news. The trash news.
Bro, the trash news
is interesting.
Stinks today, bro.
What's
like bro, the whole you seen the speculation about the whole Deshae situation?
With the Target prank?
Dike prank. Bro. Niggas don't know. I'm Dominican by association.
By association.
Neighbors. You see what I'm saying? But, bro, that shit... So what is it? Apparently, to my knowledge...
Right.
He just came up to a girl. Which, there's mad layers as well, too.
Yeah.
Because it's like... To the naked eye, it's like, okay, he just approached a random girl. He told me something, you look so good. I'll fuck the shit out you. Or
something like that, yeah.
And I'm like, rah, like, that's what bro, off rip, I'm thinking to myself, these niggas can't keep getting away with this.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was scrolling through TikTok and I came across that clip. And once I heard that, I kept swiping.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's one of them things where it's like,
I'm like,
okay.
Deshae's up to no good again. I just kept on swiping. But...
He's always up to no good, so it's just like, okay, on to the next.
Yeah.
So I don't blame you for that. Bro, like, he said it, and then he was just like, oh, but can I get your number? And I was just like, you see, this is the thing I'm saying, like, these famous streaming niggas and shit like that, like, they think that since they're so big, they can get away with doing anything, and people will let them just because either A, they're starstruck, or B, they're like, they just kind of feel threatened. Like, if he was walking around with security. Man, a nigga like me said that. We're speaking about that. Of course, you know, if y'all have heard, the older brother ends up getting involved. He kind of presses him a little, like, yo, like,
right.
Relax.
Was he there when it happened?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I guess his sister just told him, or maybe he was around, so maybe he might have heard something, and so he kind of presses him, and I'm seeing it all go down. I'm watching different parts on TikTok, and then throughout the whole discourse, I'm going through comments, and people in the comments like, oh yeah, he
is it like 50-50?
Yeah, and I'm like, why the fuck is it 50-50? Like, if someone talks to my little sister disrespectfully, now this is where the layers come in. Apparently, she's like 14. Apparently, she's underage.
Whoa.
So I seen this new information.
That's confirmed, or?
I have no clue. Allegedly.
Okay.
Let me say that.
Okay.
Allegedly. She's underage. I'm just like, dude, if she's underage, that's a terrible fucking look.
That's a crazy look.
Like, you don't just get the number 14 out of nowhere.
I seen niggas like I seen niggas like that do that run down and they try to pick up girls, and most of them ask that question before.
They
how
say
old
anything.
are you?
Absolutely. I know you're one of them niggas.
I have to.
You be like,
age
check.
Have to.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm gonna be real. In this day and age, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to. Anybody looks any age.
There's a lot of people that look older than what they actually are, and there's a lot of people that look younger.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm seeing this whole thing go down, and then, but I'm gonna be real. The number one thing that got me the most mad about it, it's not about what he said to her. Obviously, I was upset about what he said to her.
Right.
It's not about his reaction to being pressed.
Right.
Which kind of plays into it. It's that loudmouth bitch.
Ooh.
E. Kane.
What did she do, bro?
Bro, what is she famous for?
That moose knuckle.
I'm gonna be real. That shit just her. That shit.
I'm pretty sure that's what she's famous for.
Nigga, the way I originally heard of E. Kane.
And she has 2 kids too.
Yeah, she has kids. Yeah, The way I originally heard from E. Kane before I knew about her baby daddy drama and all that, which is a whole other. That's just her lore, bro.
That's my first time. I didn't even know she had baby daddy drama.
Bro, yeah, that's okay how she got famous. She was dating this bum ass nigga Chris. I think his name is Chris, and then he was just ugly, and he would just like verbally abuse her. Like it's whole lore like surrounding her. But the way I originally found out she was famous was no, not originally found out she was famous. The way I found out about her was there was a viral tweet that she posted.
Right.
She's in a car. It's like one of them point of view pictures. She's in a car, bent over. Bro, this nigga's is in her mouth. And she just took, and you see his face in the picture. That's what made it go viral. Because why is this ugly ass nigga getting his dick sucked?
Oh, her nigga at the time?
Her nigga.
Oh.
So that's how I found out about it. That's how she came to fame to me.
Right.
She just sitting there chilling with the dick in her mouth. I'm like, oh. This is someone I should not pay attention to.
Yeah.
I seen that. I stored her name.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was it. I just seen it. It was one of them Twitter things. So I didn't think anything of it. But then now seeing her rise to fame again with the whole streaming community, and especially with Deshae. Yeah. She's been spending a lot of time with Deshae, which says a lot.
They went on vacation together, I'm pretty sure.
Bro, that says a lot about the both of them, bro. Mm-hmm. These famous niggas, they can't keep getting away with this dumb shit. Bro, so coming back now, all of her baby daddy drama coming back to surface.
Yeah.
And then like when they link up together, they both just bring out the worst in each other. So it's just like, just hearing her talk like, yeah, you gotta calm down, like, bitch, like, oh my goodness, like,
about to get tight.
The Lord knows not to put me in situations like these, because it's like, I'm talking to this nigga. Who the fuck is you? Like, who are you? Like, I don't know you, bitch. Like, and the thing is, like,
oh my goodness.
My thing is like,
wait, so she's getting mad at the brother for pressing Deshae?
Mind you, he's not even really pressing him. Like, he could have came on him on hots.
Right.
Like, bro, like,
was there security around or no?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I don't think Deshae had security. I don't think Target security was there or whatever. Or maybe Deshae did have security. I mean, you're not Deshae and just walk around Target saying yo fuck the shit out of women without a big nigga around you.
I don't think he walks around with somebody.
I don't think so either.
Unless I think it depends if it's like a heavily populated area. Like
yeah.
Like there was a point in time when him and Jay Cinco went walking down Miami Strip, and that's when he had niggas around.
Big bodies, yeah.
Continue,
bro. Like, he wasn't even really pressing. He could have came to him on smoke, like, nigga, that's my sister. Like,
right. Hot.
He's calm. Like, he's like, yeah, like, you was just saying that to my sister, like that, but that's my sister though. Like, you can't be like, that's my sister. And then she's butting in like, okay, calm down. Like, calm down. It's not that like we just about to leave. Like, I'm like, yo, I would have looked at him and been like, that ass, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Control your bitch. Control this bitch before I rip that sew in. I'm make that shit a sew out. Fuck is wrong with her? Because I could have really, and you know, Deshae obviously suffers from tiny man syndrome. So it's like, he has to do shit to compensate for that. He has to have a very loud, big, bold personality. But like, that was the first time I kind of seen Deshae kind of like, chill. I mean, he was still kind of telling him like, yo, chill. But it's like, nah, nigga, like, imagine someone said that to your little sister, bro.
That's up.
Nigga,
it's up and it's stuck.
It's an issue, bro.
Yeah,
it's a problem, especially here and now that the girl might be 14. No, you're getting pressed. I'm picking you up by your shirt. I'm picking you up and pinning you against the wall.
Imagine
and I'm spitting on. Sorry. No, E-Kane genuinely gets me tired. Like, bro, we make the wrong people famous all the time, and I'm tired of it.
Bro. Before we continue,
I'm tired of that shit.
You just said literally what I've been thinking about for these past few days. I came across this nigga. Not even a nigga. I came across this kid on Instagram. Lil white chubby kid.
Okay.
Gotta be, I don't even think he's gotta be like 10, 12, maybe.
Damn.
He's young. White kid.
You came across him on Instagram.
Listen.
I'm gonna let you land.
He raps drill music.
Oh my god.
And when I tell you he's white, this boy is white. Yeah. You know what he does? In his music that he raps, he says nigga.
I knew it was coming as well.
Nigga. And I'm looking, he gets thousands of views and thousands of likes. This nigga has 24 point something K on fucking Instagram.
But it's not easy to get followers like that on Instagram.
In my head, I'm like, why are we entertaining this?
I don't like that at all.
If a grown ass man,
I gotta see this guy.
I'll show you afterwards. If I don't remember his name. If a grown ass white man is saying nigga in his, he's getting smoked up.
Absolutely.
People are gonna bug out on him, and not gonna give him like the any type of like the chance of oh my god, it's getting me tight.
The benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, the benefit of the doubt that he's a good rapper. Like, what are we doing? Like, this nigga is young and he's rapping about guns. He's rapping about hoes. He's rapping about girls that dubbed him. I'm like, this nigga is young. He's making. I guarantee you, he's making money from this.
Yeah, no, he has to be.
Nigga, he has fans. I'm going through the comments. People like, who gave this nigga the pass? Like, why is he saying all this? Like, this isn't.
No, that would give me.
He's talking about chops. He's talking about guns. He's talking about all that. I'm like, this nigga should be in school. I was watching fucking. I was watching fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network in my living room on the floor at his age,
Absolutely.
bro.
Not talking about those damn sticks.
Sticks, guns, hoes. I'm like, bro, like, it was one thing when, what's his name went viral for that, fuck, I forgot his name. The little black kid.
Oh, Lil RT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one thing when he went viral for that shit. Cause, like, I think people were, like, criticizing his parents or whatever. I don't know who was writing the lyrics, but he's rap, like, and that nigga's way younger than that kid.
Yeah.
I think he can't even be over 10 or something like that.
I gotta see this nigga.
That
Bro.
nigga is young. No, I'm talking about RT. Like, he's,
RT.
Yeah.
RT's a baby.
He's,
He's
young.
Yeah,
And he's talking about that shit too. And this kid too, like, it's one thing for that. Like, I'm not even. It's not like Don't take it as a race thing.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm taking it as a race thing. Lil RT can say nigga.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like the whole rapping situation, and like being under a certain age and saying certain shit.
Yeah.
Like that nigga, even that's like mind blowing. But that nigga's black, so I'm not gonna get mad at him.
Yeah.
Nigga. This boy is white. I'm talking about white as a fucking mirror. He's pale, and he's saying nigga like it's just natural.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in my head,
It rolls off the tongue.
I'm like, where is this kid's parents? He's either got to be adopted,
It gotta be.
or his parents
Just don't
care.
give a shit, or that maybe they see the money that he's making. And
Yeah,
like,
and then
let's take him on. Yeah, but like that's a terrible parent as well.
100%.
Terrible parent.
If it goes out in public, and his parents are with him,
He's not going to college.
fuck.
That's out the way.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, yeah, I hear what. Yeah,
if you have money, maybe, because what's it called?
anything could be erased from history if you got money. To be honest.
Yeah, because I know Lil Mabu, that's his name.
Yeah.
He was saying nigga, but he was talking about mad shit.
Oh yeah,
he was still going to school.
Yeah,
for
he
it.
was still going to school.
Yeah, he was still going to school, and he was rapping inside his dorm at some point.
Then thank God he didn't say no damn nigga, because if he did, I think it would be a very different
He
situation.
was also rocking with what's his name?
Dusty?
Osama?
Oh damn.
I think so. I think that's his name.
D-
Also-
DD Osama?
Yeah, the young kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was rocking with him too. He did they did a song together.
He needs to hop on a song with that white nigga, the young one. He'll say nigga for him.
He'll get canceled for that.
That should be crazy. Nah, but no, that
So
nigga,
I agree with you when you say we make the wrong people famous.
we absolutely make the wrong people, the weird niggas. Like,
Mhm.
why are these people famous?
Yeah.
Like, why? You see the signs early on. Like, I feel like with the shade, like you said, you know, it's the shade. He's always up to no good, so you just kept scrolling.
Right.
Like, the fact that that's even a thing, the fact that that's
thought.
even a thought,
Yeah.
why is he famous? He's always up to some bullshit.
Deshae, I grew up watching Deshae, and I think at some point he was like an actor or something like that. But
Bruh.
he started to do vlogs and stuff like that. Like he was with DDG when they were like in their early stage or whatever. Like he was cool watching him. But like as he got older, like you said, I think he just had to make up for his height and stuff like that. Like in my opinion,
It's real, bro.
yeah, in my opinion, I think Deshae's funny. He's entertaining to watch. I think that's what drags people to him.
I think he's had moments where I've laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has that type of trait about his personality, but he just kind of gravitates he gravitates people towards him for his outgoingness and like there's like shit that this nigga just gets away with.
He's just chaotic.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But there's also a point where you should there should be a line to not cross.
Absolutely.
Even if that's like your niche and that's what you're known for is saying certain shit and go out of pocket. Everybody should have a line to draw like that you don't go past.
You cannot go past.
Yeah.
And if you're past the point of like passing it, you're like, fuck it, let me just go to.
What, like no return?
Yeah, you should not be famous. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like his downfall needs to be immediate. And his like bro, like, and then I seen a clip where he's like, oh yeah, this about to be my last day on Twitch, or like my last day on social media. I'm like, promise? Do you promise?
Well, because
Do you promise that today's gonna be the last day?
Cousin
Please.
had a call with him on FaceTime,
Mm-hmm.
and Deshae was streaming it. And from what I gathered of that, Kai Cenat was explaining to me, he's like, listen, like, you've been doing what you've been doing for so long that people now have this narrative of you that you just, like, you do whatever, basically. And especially with, like, whenever you're with girls, like, people just automatically think that it just turns to, like, you're doing, like, something crazy or sexual
shit
with them.
Yeah.
So...
That is true.
And, yeah, and then Kai was saying, he's like, the more you do it, he's like basically saying like the more you do it, the worse it's gonna get.
Absolutely.
So he was telling me, like, you just need a break. He's like, you need a break from streaming or social media with women in general. He's like, only focus on yourself. Don't do anything crazy. He's like, bro, just go 90 days without doing anything with anybody crazy. And then I think that's what. So Deshae like kind of took it as like, you know what, maybe you're right.
That inspired him to.
I think that's why he's doing it on last day. I don't know if he's doing the 90-day break and then he's coming back, or if he's just doing it and it's actually permanent.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, like not Twitch specifically, but social media is his type of income.
It is. Yeah.
So he's gonna have to continue doing it regardless.
But like you said, he's been doing it for so long. Like he could live off 90 days no social media.
100%.
Like most definitely.
100%. I'm not saying like that's like 90 days. I'm just
like he's
saying,
gonna be homeless on the street.
Yeah, no. But I'm just saying if he does it permanently, like I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah. Them savings are gonna run out.
Yeah, eventually.
Niggas gotta live.
Mm-hmm. No, but
no, I was gonna say something, but I was like, no. I can't.
Because
like that line we talked about, we can't.
Right. Maybe tell me off camera.
Okay, most definitely. But
because he's just known for being a trick, honestly.
No, he really is, and there was that whole series where he really is always around women, and people always just assume that he's up to no good, up to some bullshit. Because didn't he have that series where they're like all in a house together or something like that on YouTube? They were all in a house together, and there was always like some drama or some shit like that. And it's like,
that nigga was turning that shit up.
Like what? Like you got like before we started recording.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was funny as fuck though. It was funny.
No, it was.
Shit.
I remember watching it with you. I remember. I think you put me onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Like right before we started recording, we were talking about how Kai Cenat's doing the whole Stream University.
Yeah.
There are people that are famous that use their wealth, that use their fame for good.
Right.
Why is he using his fame and his wealth to just invite a bunch of women to a fucking mansion and then just have them fight and have drama? Like, why? I know it's entertainment.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to replicate like a
Bad Girls Club type of thing.
Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm.
Or like Baddies.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga's
and it was so interesting because like from that, like it just like it sparked drama between some of the girls too. Like
real life drama, off camera shit.
Yeah.
Like you have like it goes so much further than what y'all see on camera.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
There's
so
definitely
like,
behind the scenes too. Like
most definitely, like people could have gone there being cool. They're leaving, and it's real life drama.
And I think what also like made it worse was that I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but I think he also invited Blueface to one of the episodes, and we know how that nigga gets down.
Blueface, yeah.
He was just he was antagonizing the girls to just go at it with each other. Like there was a part,
he was like egging them on.
Yeah. There was a part where they did a segment. It was like football, so like flag football or whatever, but tackle. I'm pretty sure. The Shay had one team, Blueface had another. Mm-hmm. The Shay had a girl on his team that had beef with a girl that was on Blueface's team, and they matched them up with each other.
Of course, it's all calculated. It's all planned.
They ended up fighting afterwards.
They were never going to be on the same team
at all.
Never going to be on the same team. That doesn't make for good content. Mm-mm. They had to have that match. They were probably thinking like, yeah, we should do a football game. It has to be tackle, and these bitches can't be on the same team.
Would you say it goes deeper than what we're actually seeing, like deeper than the surface? Because like this, like it's not. I'm not saying. No, fuck it. It doesn't even stem from like the Shay and like them. This has been going on for fucking years.
Yeah.
Like Jersey Shore.
Oh yeah.
Real. What is it? Housewives.
Yeah.
The Kardashians. Like
that whole reality TV show.
Yeah. It just like people like that shit. They like the drama because if there's no drama, there's no entertainment.
Yeah, there's no entertainment.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for it though. Like I like it. It's cool. It's not cool, but it's just entertainment.
You know what it is? It's not entertaining to me. Like it's not something I watch. Mm-hmm. Like if I see a clip of it or something, like if there's like a viral audio on TikTok or something, I want to know the clip behind it. Like I want to know the background. But it's not something that is entertaining to me personally. Although I can obviously see how it can appeal to other people. Right. Of course, you want to see people fight. You don't want to see people make peace. People on the TV screen, you want to see them fight. But it's also just like, dude, like that's not a good look for us. Like it's not a good look for us at all. Like the whole baddies thing and like, like these people have real life beef. Mm-hmm. And it's like when people are like portraying that image of us as a community, I hate to get all deep like this, like sound one of them Dr. Umar niggas. But it's really just like, bro, like people are watching this, and of course it's entertainment, but they get this like misconception. Yeah, it paints a narrative of all people, of all black people, like, yeah, we're just violent and we're just ghetto, we just be doing this and all that. Mm-hmm. And then there are some people that take that stereotype and like use it to their advantage to make them more famous, like E. Kane. Like E. Kane is ghetto as shit. Mm-hmm. I was never a fan of her. Moose. And she yo, you and this moose thing. The fucking moose knuckle.
No, that's a part of her trademark.
That's her thing, and it's like the fact that that's a part of her trademark is like
she's very weird. Like there was clips of her like when Deshae was doing like a stream or whatever. He had a bunch of like other creators and like I guess celebrities over and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's clips of just Kane just grabbing their piece. I'm like, whoa. But some of them liked it, so like they go along with it. But like,
that's so fucked up because I'm thinking to myself,
it's
bro,
just kids.
if she grabbed my piece, I'm getting rock solid, but I'm being upset about it. But if she grabbed my piece, it would stand up, but I would still be like, hey, that wasn't nice, but pull at it a little slow.
Wow. Stroke it, please.
A medium pace, please. And she has kids as well.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. Her kids are gonna grow up.
Yeah, these niggas are going to get
bullied.
But listen, that's good character development, I guess.
It really is. Now, those are going to be the people that grow up to be famous and do the right things.
Yeah.
And try to stray off the path of, their mother, obviously. With her, it's just like, imagine you're growing up.
Not to say she's a bad mom. I just don't know how she is like.
I don't know how she is as a mother, but I know how she is as a person. That says enough.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you're growing up. You're in middle school, high school. Because I feel like middle school, high school is obviously middle school more so, like, where, they start to get into, like...
internet.
Yeah. That whole
that.
other... Yeah. So it's like, imagine niggas is really just like... Ain't your mom the one that went viral off the tweet of her mouth? Like an ugly nigga's in her mouth? Like, that's insane. Like, bro, you say that to me as I'm in middle school? Bro, we're gonna fight. I have to put hands and feet on you.
Yeah, it's insane.
Nigga, huh?
Bro, that just reminded me of this fucking fight I seen on Twitter, bro.
No, Twitter fights. Lord have mercy.
Twitter fights are interesting.
What, it was a high school Twitter fight?
Matthew, when you're editing this, cut this whole section out. It was. Yeah, that was my 2-piece on Twitter. But the whole Deshae and Kane thing.
I think a break for Deshae would be good for him and good for the internet.
I think so.
The internet needs a break from Deshae.
Yeah.
Especially after all this.
He's
doing too much right now.
Yeah, that's like that like he's almost been canceled before because I remember there was another thing where he had don't quote me word for word on this, but
allegedly.
It wasn't okay. I think it was. I don't know. But anyways, he had invited someone over.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the specifics, but he had invited a girl over. She ended up drinking, and then she like opened that like something to do with like there wasn't like consent when like they were doing stuff or whatever. And, like, she doesn't remember getting drunk, this, that, the third. So, after that, everything came out. Deshae, because on Deshae's end, everything, I think he was streaming it, too. I think he was, like, recording. So, like, stuff was, like, on recording and stuff. I don't remember, like, but whatever. But after that, every single time a woman would enter his crib, his apartment, and he's recording, he would always say, he's like, I need you to look in this camera and say with your sober self, with consent, that you consent on drinking, you consent on being here, you consent on doing this and this and that. And then the girls, like, they would take it as a joke, but he's like, I'm being dead serious because what happened last time, like, it's, I feel like with
that's kind of smart, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, you have to, but like...
Yeah, at this point.
When it comes
consent is everything.
Yeah. When it comes to certain stuff, though, like, you just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Shit could just get always misconstrued. You know how people like to make up stories, make up narratives, and it's just like, it's very interesting. So, yeah, that's...
I think Deshae has good in him, but I think that good won't be brought to light unless he takes his break.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's our... So, Deshae, if you're watching this...
Shout us out, you know what I mean? Give us some... support. Too much.
I mean, he's not gonna see this because he's not on socials. So
sure
you better not fucking see this.
I'm sure he's on socials. I just don't.
Nah, he probably is. Yeah, he's not posting.
Like sure. I know he stopped streaming, but I don't know about YouTube because I know he posts on YouTube too.
Yeah, he needs to get off everything. Everything. I don't want to see that nigga's face. No, bro. All I've been seeing is what just happened, like, bro. And I heard that the nigga now that pressed him has made a TikTok. He's blowing up.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, you good then.
I do what you gotta do at the end of the day.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Like, nigga, you're gonna exploit my sister? Nigga, I might as well get some type of fame off that.
Might as well get it. Yeah.
Especially since you pressed him, you got to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was just on some bitch shit, nigga, delete your TikTok account. Don't make a TikTok account, bro.
Speaking of Deshae, there was a clip, he hosted like a kickback or like a get together, like a little party at his apartment. Mainly with bad bitches.
Of course.
Mainly. There's a clip of him, I'm I don't know if it's like a hallway or if it's a part of his apartment or whatever, but he's coming back from this door and he's talking to the camera. He's like, yo, like, there's a girl here that I did not invite and I don't know how she came here. Bro, when I tell you this girl's face is easy to draw, nigga, yo, like, she stands out from the crowd. Like,
She sounds like my type.
bro, like, it's clear as day, because no, like, not dick riding, no dick sucking, but, like, Deshae knows how to pick women. Like, I would say he has, like, really good taste in women.
Mhm.
Bro, you could tell that this is not his type.
Yeah.
So, the clip is, he's standing by the door frame, he's looking into his apartment, and he's talking to, he's like, yo, I don't know who invited her, I don't know how she got here, I don't even remember her walking into this apartment.
Oh, no.
I don't even know how she...
He wouldn't have let that happen.
Yeah, he was like, I don't even... So, there's a point where he points at her, and he's like, you, come here. And she's like, she didn't really respond at some point. And then eventually she gets up, she walks towards the kitchen area, which is by the door that he's standing by. She's talking to someone else is talking to Deshae. Deshae's like, nah, like, I need to talk to you. So she comes in, and, like, he's interviewing, he's like... Yeah, he was asking, he was like, how did you get here? And she was, like, dodging answers. She was dodging the question, like... She's like, oh, like, what do you mean? Like, da-da-da-da. And he's just like, he's like, I don't remember you even walking into this place. Like, who invited you? Like, how'd you get in? She wasn't answering.
That's kind of mean, but it's kind of just like, deadass like, who are you?
I can see why you would say it's mean, but I think it's also like, if the host of the party, like,
doesn't know you?
And didn't invite you or didn't even give someone, like, the okay to even, like...
Why do you feel comfortable enough to show up?
Yo, like, and it was like a pajama party or something like that. And she was just, they were all in
Real
PJs.
intimate?
Yeah,
no, I can't do that.
Hey, I was like...
I'm telling you, she gotta go.
I don't remember watching the full thing. Like, I don't know if he ended up kicking her out. I don't know, but it's just like, ugh, like...
It's not a good look.
Damn, this battery's about to die too? Fuck, I'm gonna have to just make it quick.
Alright.
Because...
But listen, y'all, that was Trash News.
Yeah.
It's been another episode of The Decent Podcast. You see what I'm saying? The battery about to die, but you know we never will. We live forever, nigga. We're eternal, nigga. And our stories will live on, nigga, on this fucking channel, nigga. Are you dumb, nigga? So lock in, tune in, watch the episode with Britt, and I don't really know what else to say.
And
I just feel like we're so rushed right now.
And fucking subscribe, like, and comment. Nigga,
Okay.
fuck you, follow us on fucking TikTok, follow us on fucking Instagram.
All of our socials will be in the description.
So the battery just died and the battery's about to die again, so we're gonna make this quick. Thank you for tuning in to thank you for tuning in for the Decent Podcast. It's been your boy Matt
And James.
and hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Once again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and turn on your post notifications. And hope you enjoy it. Fuck!